Okay, there's my audience, my girlfriend and her friend. My name's Chris Altringer, and I'm going to give you guys some information on the federal minimum wage and why it's in the news lately. Everywhere you look, it's in the news. A lot of it's because President Obama just spoke about it in his State of the Union address just a matter of weeks ago. He said that he was willing to use executive action to raise it to $9 an hour. There's a lot of pros and cons on it. There's a lot of people for it and against it. It's a big debated topic. But let's start with what is the federal minimum wage. Federal minimum wage is the minimum you could pay someone per hour for their labor. It was enacted in 1938, and the first federal minimum wage was only 25 cents an hour. Since then, it has been raised 23 times. The largest was only 70 cents. Some of the possible positive outcomes of raising the minimum wage is bringing families closer to the poverty level. The current minimum wage of $7.25 will bring in $15,080 a year. Now, raising that to $9 an hour will up that to $21,008 a year. A family of one, or a single person living on their own, the poverty line is $11,600, so it puts that person well above the poverty line. Now, a family of four, the poverty line is $23,850. So they're still going to be below the poverty line, but they're going to be much closer than they are currently. Inflation. It kind of brings the wages closer to inflation. In the last 20 years, food has doubled in price, and fuel has more than tripled in price. We've all seen that. Back in '94, it was only $1.09 for a gallon of gas. We all miss those days. Another pro is it eases the strain on welfare. Welfare pays more than minimum wage in 35 states, and this is kind of shocking, but in 13 states it pays more than $15 an hour. This takes away the incentive for people to come off unemployment and come off welfare and get jobs and provide for their own families. Another big fact is a quarter of single persons that are on welfare actually have a second income in their homes, but choose not to report that. Now, some of the cons of raising minimum wage. The prices of pretty much everything could go up. There's a lot of facts on whether it would or wouldn't, but the fact is that it could go up. Companies are going to have a higher payroll cost, and they have to get that somewhere. It's probably not going to come out of their profits. Possible layoff for companies that can't raise their prices enough, so could create a lot of unemployment. And also more incentive to change to automated or mechanized systems, or just ship the labor overseas to China. Now, how is it going to affect us at Danielson Tool & Die? Since the majority of our employees already start off more than $7.25 an hour, you wouldn't think that it would affect our payroll. But what it is going to affect is all of our costs, our carbide stock, our diamond compound, especially our shipping, and our maintenance contracts. Our uniforms and our hazmat contracts are going to go up. Now, as I mentioned, majority of our employees already start off higher than the federal minimum wages right now. But even the employees that make much more than that, they're still going to want to see an increase in their pay to match what everyone else got. Now, if we raised it $1.75, which was equal to the $9 an hour that the Obama administration proposed, that's an extra $1,750 per week in payroll costs, and an extra $91,000 per year. That's a huge, huge jump. Now, a good thing is we could raise our prices. We haven't raised our prices in close to 3 years. So raising our prices at the same time all of our competitors raise our prices will help prevent our customers from looking elsewhere. Now, automation. This one's a big one since we're a machine shop. A Haas machine is $104,000, and now if it was to go up to $9 an hour and we raised everyone's rates, we can pay for that new Haas machine in just under a year and a half, which actually could replace 2 employees. And that's not even counting the cost or the increased productivity from that machine. So now that I've given you some of the facts or some of the information on the rising minimum wage, I hope you guys can make an informed decision whether this would be good or not for our company.